God's servant serving God's people. Today's video is about consuming godly media. So social media has a big effect on you, for the good or worse. Following people on platforms is a way of bringing someone into your world. It brings them into your social media world, right? You are allowing their thoughts, perspective, opinions to have a direct effect on you. You can correlate this to people that you surround yourself in real life also. I'm not just talking about social media here. In the title, I wrote consuming godly media, not that I am consuming a godly amount of media, but literally only consuming media about God. And I'm not joking. Every single person I follow on YouTube is only about God. I do this because I only want to bring people in my world, the world of social media, that are influenced by God and not people that are influenced by the world. World influencers will influence you to do worldly things, affecting your thoughts, perspective, opinions, and this will directly affect your actions after you consume it. But Christian influencers will influence you to do better, seek God, affecting once again your thought, perspective, and opinions, and once again affecting your actions after consuming. You have to be careful not to allow these YouTubers to replace God, but inspire you and guide you to follow Him, right? That is very important, that these YouTubers are not going to replace God, but you are still seeking God and having a relationship with God, because that is the most important thing. Alright, so, and then I'll correlate it to my own life, that I'm not just speaking from facts, or I'm not just pulling this out, but I literally have experience with this, at least in the social media aspect of influence. So there was a time in my life where my social media was filled with worldly influencers. I followed meme accounts, prank accounts, vloggers, and so on. It really did affect me negatively. It really did. And you only realize how much it affects you after you get away from it. I remember waking up one day and just deleting Snapchat, Instagram, unfollowing everyone on YouTube. I unfollowed everyone before I actually found God, but I only allowed myself to follow positive people, which eventually actually led me to God, which honestly is a blessing, right? But in this video, I'm not telling you to just go and delete all your platforms and unfollow everyone, but I'm just suggesting to slowly cut negative or worldly influencers off of these platforms and follow positive Christian influencers, because influencers really do influence you. This really goes with just the people that you surround yourself with in real life also. If they're just consuming the world, they're gonna influence you to do worldly things. But if you have Christian friends and they're seeking God, they're gonna influence you to seek God more and do good. I really don't think I would have the mindset I do today if it weren't for the influencers, because on my off days, the days that I might need help or motivation, and these people surround me in the social media world, and they help to inspire me, keep me on track, because it's like, I see what they're doing, I'm like, yo, I can do that too. I see that they're grinding every single day, I see that they're working since the moment that they wake up to the moment they go to bed. And it just gave me a new perspective, and I was like, yo, I can do that too. There's that saying, show me your closest inner circle of about 3 to 5 people, and I will show you who you are. I completely agree with this saying, that the closest people around you will affect you in the way. Hang out with musicians if you want to be a musician. Hang out with the hockey players if you want to be a good hockey player, and so on, right? You could use that saying for your social media world. Show me who you follow, and I will show you who you are. Alright, I just wanted I just wanted to read a Bible verse from the Good News Bible. So it is John 15:18. The world's hatred. If the world hates you, just remember that it hated me first. If you belong to the world, then the world would love you as its own. But I chose you from this world, and you do not belong to it. That is why the world hates you. Remember what I told you. Slaves are not greater than their master. If people persecute me, they will persecute you too. If they obey my teaching, they will obey yours too. But they will do all of this to you because you are mine, for they do not know the one who sent me. And then I wrote about that Bible verse. When you stop doing worldly things, the world will hate you. Right? I totally agree with. I believe everything in the Bible, what the Bible says. I believe every single thing that it says. I really do think that it's like, I mean, I'm not going to get into more examples, but just, I know everything in the Bible is true. And if you follow it, it will lead you down a good path in life. And then I said, if the world hate you, but know that the world hated Jesus first. That the teachers of laws, the Pharisees, hated him because he wasn't of the world, right? That he was doing miracles and that he was doing wonders. And I hope that this message blesses you, and I hope you have a good day.